How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here yet again, bringing you folks another video here. Nice fucking game up on the old Herring Cove this time. I'll give you a little scout around here. So we got yeah, we got that. All right, nice. It's me down here, and some more rocks, cottages up there, yada yada. I just came up over here on the hill, so not very far down. But I thought I'd make a little video here talking today about some online dating apps, and well, I think I'm just going to be done with them. So I've made a couple of videos here, of course. Like I made one on Plenty of Fish, as you've probably seen, which is like my most popular one. Like Tinder, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, of which I've already said. I don't know, the rest, eHarmony, you name it. So I tried several of them anyway, and you know, some of them I was using up to like the last couple days, but I think I'm going to try to can them and to see what happens. So why I'm kind of coming to that conclusion, I think it's pretty obvious, but I don't think that online dating really helps with my confidence, or probably anyone's in general, to be quite honest. And what I think happens is you really get that situation where like a lot of people judge themselves off dating apps rather than in person. So what I mean by what I'm trying to say there is I think that a lot of people kind of compare themselves to saying like I'm not good enough, right? And they kind of, their confidence goes down a lot because they kind of think that's dating. That's how you date today. And you know, and I think yes and no to that. I definitely think you can meet people off this online dating shit. I really do, because I've met some good people. Sometimes it doesn't work out, which is rather unfortunate. That's one of the biggest things too. I think people aren't really always you know, very upfront about what they're looking for there, even though they kind of say they are. Like I think their expectations are a little different. Like you'll meet a lot of people and they're kind of like, hey man, I got a lot of time for this, and they don't. You'll meet a lot of people that are like, hey, you know, I want to go long term. Clearly they don't. And there's some people that are just upfront and they're like, hey, I just kind of want to screw, and you know what I mean? And people are like, yeah, okay, right, like I can get down with that. But I think at the end of the day, I told somebody one time, like this is a while ago, that off good old Tinder, I was kind of looking for something that kind of long term, and they laughed. They thought it was funny. They were like, yeah, like good luck to you, and you know what I mean, in that adventure. And I was like, man, like awesome, thank you so much, but you know, clearly you don't think that's possible. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But I think that's just something I need to focus on myself, is kind of doing the more in-person thing and like chatting up people in, you know, actually sitting there across from them. I think it's going to make a real big difference in everything. I mean, for myself too, right? And I speak, and a lot of what I'm saying is actually for myself, like the confidence thing too, right? Because I think I kind of lowered it, like my confidence lowered by doing the online dating, because I was constantly comparing myself online to in person, right? Like, okay, like if this chick on Tinder, you know, she's not responding, and I see a girl of like, to me, what, you know, the same attractiveness in person, you know, I'm kind of like doubting myself, right? I'm kind of going, you know, I don't think I can handle that. But I think at the end of the day, I think I'm completely wrong. It's just that that's what the perception of online dating does. And I think it's also very obvious, but a lot of people don't seem to realize that basically online dating goes off like one picture, right? It's like the very first picture, and that kind of like either male or female, they're kind of looking at you and they're just hitting yes or no off that only. Like most people aren't reading the profile right away. Like their first instinct, the first thought of you is that picture, right? Whatever that picture is. And you know what? At the end of the day, right? People are entitled to think what they want, and if they like that, they can. If they don't, they don't. And you know, I'm not out there making the best profile pictures ever. You know, I'm doing what I can. But you know, you can read articles about how to make these great profiles, and I'm sure you'll be slinging dates. But you know, I want to actually build something with somebody, right? I want to get that connection with somebody and kind of go from there. And I don't think that's going to happen that way, and that's really unfortunate, because you know what? I've met some good people through there, through the online remedies, and you know what? Sometimes, like I said, it pans out really well. And even though nothing like goes in that particular direction, you hang out as friends, and you know, everything's cool. And then other times it's just like I said, you know, you go on a date or two, and you know, like it just gets canned, and you're like, fuck. And there you go. Anyway, so thanks so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think. Are you kind of with me? You kind of against me there? And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If not, that's cool. And other than that, thanks for watching. Good fucking game. Cheers.